Crystal Palace vs Man United live. Latest updates as Zirkzee equalises. Manchester United head to Crystal Palace on Sunday for a crucial Premier League clash. And you can follow it all live with ESPN right here. United appeared to have turned a corner after 5 league games unbeaten. But last week's dismal defeat to Everton at home has ensured a swift return to square one. It was the manner of defeat that again raised questions over Ruben Amorim's suitability as manager. Despite facing 10 men for almost the entirety of the game, Amorim stubbornly stuck with his system and continued to leave 5 defenders on the field. Amorim's next assignment at Selhurst Park will also be a tricky one. Man United have won just one of their last 11 away games and haven't tasted victory in this part of South London since 2020. Despite not being involved in the Champions League, Crystal Palace would have revelled in the midweek action. Equalises and equalises coming up against each other for Arsenal and Bayern Munich respectively was a testament to their ability to nurture. The two forwards have left in successive seasons, but the Eagles continue to soar. A win on Sunday could see them move into the top 4, if other results go their way. But such is the congested nature of the Premier League that a loss could see them pipped by United. Tune in for live updates from what promises to be a fascinating encounter. World-class talent. Are Chelsea the real deal in the Premier League title race? It is a question barely on the agenda at the start of the month. But by Sunday evening we will have the answer, and it might just be yes. After spending almost £1.5 billion, $1.98 billion, on new players since the Todd Boehly-Clearlake takeover in May 2022, a Chelsea title challenge is arguably overdue. It should really be the natural outcome of such lavish investment in the playing squad. But did anyone really believe that Enzo Maresca's young side, FIFA Club World Cup winners or not, was ready to take on Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City this season? If Chelsea beat Arsenal at Stamford Bridge on Sunday, their title credentials will no longer be up for debate. Despite Arsenal's dominant season so far, with Mikel Arteta's side topping the tables in both the Premier League and the league phase of the Champions League, the Gunners' 6-point domestic lead could be halved this weekend if they lose to Chelsea. Third-place City are also likely to make up ground if they defeat struggling Leeds United at the Etihad on Saturday. City will remain a threat, even though their own inconsistencies threaten to derail Pep Guardiola's team. While Erling Haaland remains fit and in prolific goal-scoring form, City are capable of challenging for a 5th title in 6 seasons. Arteta and his players know from bitter experience that Guardiola's men have form for late-season surges. Arsenal are formidable and strong, a team whose lack of flair and spontaneity is more than compensated by their ability to capitalize on set pieces with goals from free kicks and corners. But they don't possess the freedom and X-factor that has propelled Chelsea into the title race. The Blues are everything that Arsenal are not, positive and negative. So Sunday is a clash of styles and philosophies, and the outcome will tell us just where the title is headed. After losing 2-1 at home to Sunderland on October 25th, Chelsea dropped to 8th in the Premier League. It was their 3rd defeat in 9 league games, and the shortcomings that have affected Chelsea ever since that 2022 takeover. Too many changes, too much youth, not enough experience, all contributed to their inconsistent start to the season. But that Sunderland defeat now looks like a blip in a more impressive run of just 1 loss in 11 games in all competitions, a sequence of games played without the injured Cole Palmer, in which Chelsea scored 27 goals and registered 6 clean sheets. It is a run that also includes wins against Liverpool and Barcelona. Ruben Amorim has provided the latest news on his squad, in advance of Sunday's Premier League clash at Crystal Palace. The Selhurst Park showdown kicks off at 12 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, with the Reds desperate to respond positively to Monday night's setback against Everton. Matheus Cunha missed the 1-0 defeat to the Toffees and is set to be absent again this weekend. Harry Maguire and Benjamin Sesko will also remain on the sideline. Sesko is going to take a little bit more time, explained Ruben, during his pre-match press conference at Carrington on Friday. It will take a little bit longer and we are taking care of him. Harry, the same. I expect to have Matheus in the next one. West Ham United on Thursday, not this one. Palace's team news. The Eagles' 5-game unbeaten run came to an end with a 2-1 reverse at Strasbourg in the UEFA Conference League on Thursday. Skipper Marc Guéhi was withdrawn at half-time, although it was a pre-planned move after his recent layoff, while midfielder Will Hughes did pick up a knock. Mark was just planned before because he couldn't train for 2.5 weeks, explained boss Oliver Glasner. He had the 90 minutes last week, in the win at Wolves, and, of course, he should play and will play against Manchester United. That's why we had to manage the minutes. So no issues with Mark. We'll just overstretched his knee. Let's see. We will assess him, but it doesn't look that bad. Borna Sosa did not travel and is still unavailable. Otherwise, the hosts look in good shape. Borna will miss this game again, added Glasner in his latest press conference. But Will doesn't look so bad, so we're very hopeful that he'll be in the matchday squad. All the others are fine. Of course, we came back late, but we already watched Man United in preparation, and that's the rhythm we are in now until the middle of January. Thank you for watching.